I saw him with my own two eyes. News? What? Ollie's dead. Wait, someone's knocking.
Lenati.
He was here.
Or still is. Call it in, now.
This is H132 Union calling TDCJ, requesting an immediate 1141. The victim has been shot.
Alan, go.
Suspect is nearby, requesting an 1170. I repeat, suspect is here.
Here. That should stop the bleeding. Now tell me what happened.
I don't feel so good. He killed her.
TCJ, dispatching nearest ambulance, ETA 4 minutes.
Not enough time.
Hey! Hold it right there! Stop! Police! Stop! Freeze! I said freeze!
Stay with me. Stay with me now. I need you to stay strong, Pete. An ambulance is on its way. Stay strong. Who killed Ollie? Who shot you? Remember. Remember, Keith.
know, she.
Holly knew who, Keith? Who did it? Stay with me, Keith. Stay with me.
His name was. His name.
Keith? Keith! God damn it. God damn it!
Joe, dispatch is putting all units on him. We need to head out.
It's over, Alan. He's gone.
October 31st, 2017. An anniversary to my failure. I've let him slip through my fingers once again. Another death on my watch. Another voice in my head. Lingering. Another day, I suppose. I hate Halloween. As if this city isn't haunted enough. The candies, the pranks, the costumes. A perfect environment for a murdering sociopath. People choose to believe in miracles. They create a sheltered illusion around the gutters that built the foundation of our society. I have seen the city stripped down to its bare bones, a vile place addicted to sin. When did it all become so wrong? It used to be a different place. I used to be a different person, a hopeful man. But that was before Jacqueline left. She couldn't handle the scent of death I brought home every night with me. It has been so long since I've seen her face, or felt her soft touch. It's been so long since I felt anything. The Lunati killer is still on the loose, and I feel as useless as a wet towel. Ever since Keith's death, I've been reassigned to a string of auto robberies. What a waste of time. I have to get back on the case, I have to keep digging. I could do better. This place deserves better. No, this place doesn't deserve better.
Did you get anything out of him, Vasquez?
He was never going to speak, Joe.
Vasquez, you weren't looking for answers. My thoughts are slowly caving in on me. Have I lost track of what I wanted to do? I wanted to do some good, to make a little change. But it doesn't feel right anymore. This job numbs you. I have to readjust somehow.
Who is this? What do you want? Yeah, send me your location. I'm on my way.
Excuse me. Hey, can I help you?
Detective J. Glover, burglary.
Oh, apologies, Lieutenant. It's at 143 right this way. Wait a second. You must be Detective Glover. Weren't you homicide?
Was.
Wait, does this mean there's another case of the Lenati killings? Hey, can I get a referral on my detective's exam?
Joe, you made it.
Mac?
He's inside. Thanks, Chris.
Thanks. For these two knuckleheads.
Pain in my ass.
Well. You must be Detective Glover. Mac told me you've been off the case. What brings you back to the scene?
Not cut out for Grand Theft Auto, it seems.
Gentlemen.
The Lenati is back. The investigation has been reopened with the death of the late U of R graduate Melise Fry. The coroner has confirmed that the evidence leans towards the similar pattern from the last 4 Lenati cases.
Mac.
Joseph? Who told you to show up?
With all due respect, sir, I brought Glover. We need someone with experience on this.
With all due respect, Alan, I will make myself clear one last time. Both of you are off the case. If you two want to help, you can hand over your past files to our new leads, Jerry and Jerry. They're going to be taking care of things from here on out.
Mac, I'm here to finish what I started. I didn't come all the way out here in the middle of the night to give some paperwork to these rooks.
These rooks are at the top of their division, Glover. You and Alan struck out last year, and now the case is in good hands. Detective Sullivan is going to be leading this case alongside Detective Jones. And you are gonna hand over everything you have. You got that? Good. Get to work, gentlemen. It's gonna be a long night.
I want the Lenati files on my desk tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. sharp. Got that?
Hey! Let's go here.
The biggest lie we tell ourselves is that we get a choice. The reality is that we are being chosen instead by the cold hands of the Reaper himself. The damage done here goes beyond what our fair system can offer back. I recognize this butchery like the back of my hand. He's proclaiming he was here.
Tell me, Wallace, what was the time of death for the victim, Elise Fry?
The estimated time of death was 11 p.m.
Can you provide me with an exact timestamp?
Well, listen, this isn't bunko, pal. I only need time to run diagnostics in the lab before I can give you a full report.
When's as soon as you could have it for me, Wallace? I need that report ASAP.
Joe, Alan. Never thought I'd see the two of you in the same room again.
Owen? Owen, what's the rundown? Max sounded like you were certain this time that he's back.
Listen, guys, as much as I'd like to say I made a mistake, everything checks out. Burnt wrist, bruised body, broken neck, but as usual, the message was left behind. Here, take a look for yourself.
I am the purifier, free from the shackles of society, blessed with a divine purpose, a double feature showpiece, avoiding biting the luscious apple, cleansing man's worst temptations. Lenati.
Do that. What we got here? By God, this man's a nut job.
Guy thinks he's an artist. This is the 4th time he's left us with a piece of literature.
Found something.
How'd I miss that? That's most definitely methamphetamine. You didn't happen to find her cell phone down there too, have you?
No. Why?
Well, it's odd. We couldn't find her cell phone anywhere.
Maybe we can trace that meth back to the vendor.
Trust me, pal, you're gonna need a lot more evidence to catch this one.
No offense, Wallace, but I have all the proof I need. Gentlemen?
Callison, I don't have to remind you, but Glover's on probation. Just stay the hell out of my way. Max requests.
Okay, Jerry. Nobody's gonna be in your way. Relax. Owen, when shall we be expecting the latest report?
Within the next 48 hours.
Thanks. See ya.
Wallace, I'm gonna need you to answer a set of questions for me. Was there any semen residue left by the perpetrator?
What?
As in ejaculate.
Joe, how come you've never told me you're on probation?
Tell you a lot of things, gentlemen. Come on now, let's get to knocking. Richardson Police, open up!
Yes?
Detectives Glover and McAllister.
What do you want?
There's been a murder.
Who gives a rat's ass? Glover! God damn it. I thought I made myself clear to you two meatheads.
Hey, meet me by the car. I'll deal with them. Fellas.
Wait, where does he think he's going?
Jerry, relax.
This isn't gonna sit well with Mac.
We're just doing our job, Jerry.
Job? You are off the case!
Joe! I got us a deal from the Jerrys. Melissa's boyfriend got his address.
Clyde Martins. Is someone there? Are you Clyde Martins? Richardson Police. We have some questions for you.
Come on in, detectives. Please, make yourselves at home. This is all, quite peculiar. To what do I owe this honor?
You know, there isn't a light way to put this, but...
One second. Sorry, I thought it was my pleasure.
Police?
Yeah. Wait,
She died tonight. She was murdered at her apartment.
what? What do you mean? I just saw her not too long ago.
Mr. Martins, when did you last see her? Be as precise as you can.
I got to her place around 9:30, and it wasn't long until we started arguing again, and she kicked me out. She said she never wanted to see me again.
Why would she kick you out?
Well, her and I, we've been broken up for about a month now, and you know, ever since then, things have been going downhill. We were supposed to get engaged next month.
What made you break up?
I'd rather not say, detectives. I mean, I know the woman's family, for Christ's sake. Wouldn't want to air out her little secrets.
Little secrets.
Well, she got addicted to drugs pretty bad. And this fucking guy, got her pretty hooked. And what's worse, she cheated on me with him.
Who?
This guy. I mean, I've seen her with him a few times. I think he goes by Lance Modi.
Lance Modi? Could it be?
Mr. Martins, could you elaborate on how you ended up meeting Elise?
We were both students at U of R.
An anagram? He couldn't be that reckless. Lance Modi.
Yeah, I'm still in school doing my doctorate while teaching full time. Here, if you have any more questions, here's my card.
Alan, let's go.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Martins. We'll be in touch.
Wait, what about Melissa's family? What do I tell them?
Not much, Mr. Martins. Let the police handle it from here. What are you doing? We could have asked him more questions.
I need to know if it's him, the source of this.
This TDCJ second homicide at 900 Francis Way.
It's Melissa's apartment.
One night, 2 murders. When will it stop?
Poison tongue.
Yeah. Looks like someone else knew about their late night caffeine routine.
Glover, I told you your help ends with Mr. Martins.
Come on, Alan.
You know, that Jerry sure got a stick stuck up his ass.
Alan, I've seen that old lady before.
You have?
A witness, perhaps.
Was that the guy from earlier? What's he up to?
I don't know, but we're gonna find out.
Where the hell are you going?
Alan, get those plates down. Alan, did you get those plates?
That's the address.
Name?
Julianne Augustine.
Huh. Car's out front.
Marked out back, maybe?
Maybe. Richardson Police. We speaking with Julianne Augustine?
That would be me.
Your car was spotted near a crime scene earlier. Do you know anything about that, Miss Augustine?
Crime scene. I was only meeting up with an old friend of mine.
Are you expecting someone, Miss Augustine?
Yeah, no. My partner is working a little late tonight. And who might you be again?
It is Detective Joseph Glover, ma'am.
I'm assuming it's a stressful night, Joe. So what's the case about?
I'm afraid that's confidential.
Serious man. Serious job. I take my job seriously too, you know.
And what may be your line of work, Miss Augustine?
I sing. I move people. I connect them. I pull their little heartstrings. How? When'd you look at the time? I'm afraid I'm gonna have to say goodnight, gentlemen. Unless you have any more questions for me?
No. Thank you for your time. Good night, man.
What now, Joe?
Patience now. Hey, get this down. Quebec, India, Delta, 217.
Joe.
Huh?
You're not gonna believe this.
What?
It's Lance Modi. So, what's the plan, Joe? We gonna cut him off at the next intersection?
Alan, being Paul.
What? Joe, it could be anybody.
Years of chasing a ghost, and now it seems too good to be true.
Modi, get out right now.
You, freeze! Get on the ground, put your hands on your head, on the ground! On the ground! Freeze, don't move! Freeze! Joe, come on! Put your hands where I can see them, Modi, and step out of your vehicle, slowly. Turn around and close your door. Lance Modi, you are under arrest for probable cause of murder. You have the right to remain silent. Any say or do can be held against you before the law. You have the right to an attorney. A switchblade, a suitcase, and a bottle of industrial grade antifreeze. AKA poison. What were you running from, Lance?
Julie and I were heading out to San Antonio because she's got a performance there later tonight. But thanks to y'all, can't make it no more. So, can I please get some explanation as to what I'm doing here?
The reason why you're here tonight, Modi, is because an old lady died of poisoning.
What's that got to do with me?
So, we're gonna have this poison of yours ran in the lab tonight. If it's negative, free to go. If it's positive, well, that's a different story.
Look, I'm telling you, man, you got the wrong guy here. I mean, do I look like I know a bunch of grannies to you?
Maybe you don't. But you do know Elise Fry, don't you?
No.
Elise Fry, U of R graduate. Lives over on Francis Way.
No, it doesn't ring a bell.
Maybe this will. Found it on her body. We spoke with her ex-fiance, and he says he knows all about your affair.
Lance Modi.
Want to elaborate on that?
Okay. Maybe I did sleep with the brother, right? But I never sold her any drugs. That addiction she had, that was all her.
You have a criminal history supplying drugs. Do you think we're just gonna take your word for it, Modi?
No. But, what proof do you have exactly?
Alan, take this guy outside. I need to chat with Julianne for a minute.
Come on, Buster.
I don't know who you think that man is, but we have reason to believe that he's the most ruthless woman killer this town has seen. Can you give us anything to put away Modi? Anything at all? Julianne, I know I can trust you. Can you trust me?
Mr. Joe, detective, I'm pretty sure Lance made himself clear. If you ain't got nothing on him or me, then you can't hold us here.
Joe, the results on the poison came in. It's negative.
I really don't think this is a good idea. We should move, Joe. Wait. I mean, he's gonna spot us either way. We should move. Wait. Oh, shit. Yeah.
Hey, get after him, Alan. Come on. Faster, Alan. We're losing it.
Where did he go?
Damn it, Alan.
What? I don't know where he went. I didn't see him.
Yeah. Good job, Hollywood. TDCJ, this is H144 Tom. I'm looking for a gray Cadillac SUV with Colorado plates. Do you copy?
This is TDCJ. Red light camera filed a vehicle fitting that description heading down K Avenue past 18th Street.
Alan, punch it. He's past 18.
We couldn't spot his car anywhere.
Damn it, he could be driving or getting away right now.
Then why did we stop?
To listen to his last known location.
This is TDCJ reporting in. There's a robbery in progress on K Avenue at the Shoot and Whittle Pawn Shop. Dispatching available units nearby.
Freeze! RPD! Alan, go check that back room.
We've had reports of suspicious activity at this store. Is there anybody in here with you?
Joe! Joe?
Jesus fucking Christ, Alan, he's getting away! Get after him!
I'll get him.
Red line. Final destination was Scanlon Station. Next stop.
And we've taken you for enforcement.
Arapahoe Center Station. Red line. Final destination.
Jesus fucking Christ. What's the matter with you two? Look at yourselves. Failures. Disobeying my orders. Going on a wild goose chase. And completely fucking up this case for everyone. Come in.
Oh. I'm sorry, sir. I can come back at another time.
No, that's fine, Jerry. Go ahead.
We managed to get to the broad. She's clean. As for Modi, he's a ghost. Got spooked good. We're keeping track of Julianne with this. If she tries to make contact with Modi, we'll be on the move. We also have another lead on the case that we're working on as well.
Thanks, Jerry.
Mac, Julianne isn't who she seems to be.
God damn it, Glover. You've done enough damage. Let Jerry do his fucking job.
I'm telling you, something isn't adding up. She visited the neighbors last night, and she...
I don't want to hear it, Glover. It's always Lenati this, Lenati that, and no fucking results. All of this fuss could have been avoided if you just stepped aside and didn't let your big-ass ego get in the way. I'm gonna take it easy on the two of you this time. But it is the last time. You're both suspended till the end of the month. Full suspensions. I want you to go home, and I want you to stay home. You got that?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Hey man, wait! Yo, listen!
No, you listen, Alan. Lanai's out there and he's going to strike again. We're running out of time, and we're over here flat on our asses, pressed up underneath Mac's fucking thumb.
It ain't your fault, Joe.
Then whose fault is it, huh? Who's to blame?
We did what we could, Joe.
What's the point of bringing me in on a case that you're not even eager to solve? The passiveness, the laziness with you. You'll never catch Lanai.
I may not be perfect, but I got your back, damn it.
Look at where we're at. There's nowhere else to go. Unless you have some bright idea, we're stuck in Kansas and all that.
I do have an idea, but it may not be so bright.
Nothing. Police? Huh. He's a meticulous one for sure.
This looks kind of familiar. That looks like Julienne's tracker, doesn't it?
That's a spare, McAllister.
Gary, this is all a misunderstanding. I promise, it ain't what it looks like.
No, I understand this crystal clear. You two are out of your goddamn minds. Y'all could both lose your jobs permanently off the force.
Jerry, it's just...
Can't stay in your lane, old timer? Why can't you let this one go? You can't stand the fact that you're done. You can't play sheriff anymore. You and McAllister here are done. You understand that, pal?
You're not going to catch him with your methods.
Pardon me? I have a lead. You lost yours. I have evidence to follow. You have nothing. So tell me, whose methods are working?
You're a decent detective, Jerry. You're better than most. Hell, you might even be better than me. But listen here and listen well. I've been after the Lanai for 4 years now. If there's anything I've learned, all of the experience and training you have up until this point is useless. You have to beat Lanai at his own game. Otherwise, he's always going to be one step ahead of you. I'm going to catch Lanai. I will. You've never dealt with a monster like this before, I'm telling you. Let us help.
Never took you for a public speaker, Glover. Here's the deal. I'll let you help, but only under my conditions. So follow my lead and stay the hell out of my way.
We get it, Jerry. Where do we start?
Well, it's a little complicated.
After wrapping up Beth's crime scene, we saw that guy entering the complex. He seemed to be in a rush. He got in his car and headed out. Thankfully, we got his plate and eventually tracked him down to a pharmacy store. Paid some guy for a document. We continued following him until we arrived at the hookah bar.
We managed to recover some evidence from the hookah manager, an audio recorder. You could hear him interview people.
Hey there, miss. What do you know about Modi? Lance Modi. He's a regular and he comes here often?
Excuse me, sir.
What about you,
Sir,
sir? Know anything
you are
about
going to
Lance?
have to leave the premises.
Why? I'm just having a conversation. You can't do this.
Sir, I am going to
All right,
ask
look
you
here,
one
fuckhead.
last time to
I'm a
leave.
reporter. I got right.
Why would he be looking for Lance Modi? What does he want from him?
Well, old timer, you're the Modi expert.
Well, this is a library loan.
What library?
Dallas Central.
Hello, how may I help you?
Detective J and Associates. Would you mind finding out? Check this out.
This is overdue. It's under Stephen Hunt.
Would you mind pulling up his book log? Check this out.
Cults, cults, more cults. This is a light reading on how to become a psychopath.
E211 reporting to H139. We're still in active code 5 at 900 Francis Way with no activity on Hunt.
Thanks. Let me know if anything else develops.
You guys read all the documentations on this case, right?
Yep.
"2014, Emily Longhorn. Her and her mom died in their own home." Here you go. "2015, Catherine Powell. Rising theater star, murdered backstage after her own show." And then there's last year's case. Holly and Keith Harrington. Murdered at separate parts of the day, tied by the same killer. Now we got this year's case. Elise Fry. U of R graduate, murdered in her own apartment. Now my thinking is that we can take a look at when these books were checked out. Compare the dates when these events occurred and try to weave out a convincing narrative. What do you guys think?
I mean, it sounds pretty manic and unpredictable, but it doesn't fit the profile we got on Lenati.
We need a strong link to tie Hunt to all this. Maybe too far-fetched to make a case out of it.
Hey, it ain't far-fetched. Page 207, line 15. It's all there.
Holy shit. Look.
This Illuminati isn't a person. It's an entire cult.
The cult's no more, Jerry. It disappeared in the late 1800s. Whether it's Hunt or Modi, someone's adopted the Illuminati name, and they're acting on their own.
Okay. The search for Modi's still ongoing. We don't know the whereabouts of Hunt.
You boys smoke cigars?
Detectives, you almost startled me.
I don't believe we made each other's acquaintance.
Oh, we have.
Mr. Hunt, we have a few questions to ask. Where were you last night?
What do you want to hear, detectives? Part where I was rudely awakened by you guys? Or when I went for a midnight smoke?
We know about Lance Modi.
Joe. Same thing you wanted, detective. Is he the Lenati killer or not?
Are you getting your information from your late night rendezvous with Julianne Augustine?
Rendezvous? Julian? Gotcha. It's just an old friend from high school. But I may have an idea who does have eyes for me.
You son of a bitch, did you follow us last night?
Glover! You fuckers followed me first.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Hunt. You can keep a tabs on me.
Hey there, miss. What do you know about Modi? Lance Modi. He's a regular and he comes here often? Excuse me, sir. What about...
Explain that.
I was interviewing people.
Cut the crap, Hunt. We tracked your recorder back to the library and we know all about your sick, twisted cult fantasies.
Drop the act, Hunt, and just come clean.
I'm surprised you haven't figured it out yet. You think that I am the Illuminati? I've been the one that's been covering the Illuminati story for the past 4 years. Take a look. One year after another, you and McAllister over here failed to recognize me after all the stories I've written after you. You seek the devil. He shows at your doorstep. Oh man, it's gonna be the greatest story yet.
Damn it, God damn it, Glover. Lost your cool and you bungled it. Hunt isn't the type to give a straight answer. I did what I had to.
You played all our cards. That journalism job he has is all he needs to prove that he's not the killer. Now, if he is the Illuminati, you bet your ass he's not letting his guard down. Jesus, look, Glover, Alan, we appreciate the help. Why don't you just let us take care of it here, all right?
So, where to now?
Back to the books.
What? You didn't get anything?
Nothing. Runs as clean as a whistle.
What's the point of going through all of this again? I thought we already went through it.
There must be more Illuminati.
Anything new over here?
Not really. I went through the Dallas Citizen Registry to track down the lineage of the Illuminati. I filtered down to the surnames that are relevant to our case, right? Now I got nothing. No Hunt. No Lulid. No nothing.
Joe, these are too many names. This will take years.
It's most likely that none of them have any clue about their Illuminati lineage.
So, you still think that the Illuminati may be some outsider?
I can't ignore that possibility. It's quite likely that the Illuminati individual isn't even on this list.
Okay, how about we take a break and revisit this?
You go ahead.
Joe, come on. We've been working on this for 20 hours straight. Some food, some rest, a couple of Lone Stars to get our engines running. Come on, what do you say?
Hey, can I get another Jameson, please?
Washing your sorrows away, detective?
Hunt.
Seems like you guys made the news again.
What are you doing?
Oh, don't worry about me. Just minding my own business.
What do you want?
Like, I
Same reason as anyone.
Grab a drink. Relax. See you from maybe.
Yeah, I love the chocolate cola.
Yeah, so what are you gonna play next?
One second, yeah. Steve! Hi! Joe!
Hey, Julie.
Hi! Glad you could come to my little promo.
It's my pleasure.
Joe, you should come to my show tomorrow.
Well, I'd love to stick around and chat, but I've got business to attend to. Good luck, Julie.
So, are you here as Detective Joe or just Joe?
What game are you playing? You know what I'm talking about. You certainly keep interesting company. On the one hand, you have the creep Hunt, and on the other hand, you have the criminal Modi, both of whom are under investigation for murder.
Modi made his own choices, but you're right. They should have known better than to be with him. But Steven is an old friend of mine. He would never commit a crime. I trust him.
I don't.
What's the deal with you? You're so fixated on getting what you want, like you miss the bigger picture. You can't put yourself in other people's perspective.
Seems pretty clear to me. You lied back in that interrogation room. You knew Modi was up to no good.
As far as I know, he was only no good to me. But now I feel free to do what I truly want.
Like pulling people's heartstrings?
Joe, I like you.
Thanks. But I'd rather keep my own company than poor company.
Well, as long as I'm not being interrogated anymore. You should come to my show tomorrow. It's my last day in Dallas before going to San Antonio.
Goodbye, Julianne.
Don't work yourself stuck, Joe. Okay. Yeah. Come on.
Hey, buddy, you can't sleep here. Joe? Joe! Joe, buddy! Hey, call 911 right now. Call 911, go! Joe, stay with me, buddy. Stay with me. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
You're up.
How long was I out?
13 hours. Doctor said it would have been fatal if we brought you in a few minutes later. Here, have this. Should help.
Fatal?
Joe, you were poisoned. As a matter of fact, the same poison that got Beth. What do you remember from last night?
I was talking to Julianne.
Julianne? What was she doing there?
Don't work yourself stuck, Joe.
God, Hunt.
You need to rest.
We need to go now. Stephen Hunt, Richardson Police, open up.
Joe, hold on a second.
Yeah. If you're in there, show yourself. Hey, stay sharp, Alan.
Joe?
Police.
By God, he's obsessed.
Betrayed. October 10th.
October 12th missing. Why?
Huh.
Whoa! Joe. Yeah, you gotta see this.
He's obsessed. My God, he's obsessed. He knows everything.
He has been watching our every step, every move, every victim, and everything on Lonati.
How could he?
I'm gonna put a search warrant on this creep.
No, you can't.
Why?
Because Mac. That's why. Brew chemical controls.
What does that mean?
Alan, get Jerry and meet me at the library in an hour. I have to make sure of something.
Joe, hold on a sec. Where are you going?
To the root of our problems.
At times like these, no one truly is who they seem to be. Getting closer to the answer. I can feel it.
Joe,
Surprised to see me?
it's an unexpected visit for sure.
I considered what you said earlier, and I figured why not get this a start? A fresh start.
Joe, I don't think it's a good time right now.
No. Let's start fresh. Let's take it from the top, shall we?
I'm sorry, I'm a little confused right now.
Where's Lance Modi? Where is he, Julianne? Tell me.
Joe, you are out of line. Even for a detective, you just can't come barging in here. I got rights too.
Tell me where he is. What did you and Hunt do to him? I know that you and Hunt have been working together.
I was abused by Modi. That's what you wanted to hear, right? The man hurt me, and I wanted him gone. And no matter how badly I wanted to tell on him, I couldn't because I loved him. Hunt was just there for me when no one else was. I just needed a friend.
Julianne.
Modi took himself out of my life. He's a wanted criminal, and I can't fix that. But what I can fix is myself. I can heal, I can grow. Your words still resonate with me, Joe. I too would rather have my own company than bad company.
Julianne, I'm sorry for the abrupt behavior. This case, it just has me.
Try to put yourself in other people's shoes, Joe. If you'll excuse me, I have somewhere else to be.
Julianne, I just...
Goodbye, Joe.
Where the hell were you? Hey, where are the cherries? This way.
This way, Glover.
You wouldn't be here if you weren't just as stuck as we are.
What do you have for us?
I know where to find the Lonati.
This guy. It's like the antifreeze got to his head.
There have been new developments on our leads that I need to share with you too.
Hunt's journal. This is big. Unfortunately, he scared him away with the rest of the leads.
Don't worry, Jerry. I got a plan.
been sitting here for 2 hours. Any update on your end?
That gizmo of yours is still showing her at the same spot. Just sit tight.
Jerry, the car's blowing up.
It's Modi. Let me see.
I don't get it. They just kissed and made up.
Where are they now?
Inside the home. Should we go ahead and arrest Modi?
Not yet. Keep an eye on them.
They're heading out in Modi's car. Should we follow them?
Good. Follow them.
What are we doing over here, Joe? Shouldn't we be out there helping them? God.
We're stopped at the tavern on Main. Looks like Modi's dropping her off. Do you want us to keep an eye on her?
Forget the broad. Keep following Modi.
Copy that.
Joe, what are you doing?
Alan, we've been looking at this all wrong. We've been looking for the killer, but we should have been looking for his victims.
Modi's back home. Over.
Hold on, Jerry. What do you mean?
All the victims had people in their lives who died. Emily had her mom, Eleanor. Catherine had her boyfriend, Eddie. Holly had her husband, Keaton. And Melise had her neighbor, Old Beth.
All of which killed off loose ends. Where does that leave us?
Still no activity. Want us to take any action? Over.
Wait, are you guys sure he's still in there?
Guys, he's been home for over 5 minutes now, and the lights are still off.
Go knock.
Let's go. Getting nothing over here. Over.
Is his car still outside?
Yep, still outside.
Guys? I think he just left.
shit. Tracker shows Julianne's car is on the move.
Let's go.
It's him, isn't he? Lenati is Modi.
No. Lenati after Modi.
You're late. I got the money right here. You gonna keep standing there all silently? You must think I'm some kind of... You thought I'd bring her... After all the threats you sent us. The deal's what I got in here.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Richardson Police. We're looking for Lance Motor.
Okay, so what? You can't come through here.
You want the money or no?
Lance Modi is in trouble. We need to find him now.
We don't know no Modi right here. This is a private property. I would like you to leave. I gotta tell you one more last time to leave.
We'll put this behind us. Like it never even happened.
This is a police matter! Get out of our way!
Oh. Oh.
No one's here, Joe. No one's here.
Julianne!
You came knocking at my door. I tell you leave, don't come back no more. You're still waiting for another dance. Oh sugar baby, I won't take that chance. We were strangers, but in love. Struck a flame and I kissed ya. The days go on, you seem to float astray. I lived and learned that you're not here to stay. Go on, leave now. Go on, old Joe. Go on, leave now. Go on, old Joe. Go on, you keep on running back to me. There's no more honey in this bee. Go on, leave now. Go on, old Joe. Go on that A train and shoot you away. Go see the next broad you'll betray. Go on, leave now. Go on, old Joe. Reminiscent feelings linger on. Wish things were different, but that time is gone. Missing you ain't easy, but it may just have to kill me.
Julianne! Alan, go check upstairs, please. Have either of you seen Julianne? No? Julianne! Julianne. Hey, have either of you seen Julianne? Julianne August.
Yeah, she went for a smoke.
Thanks.
Hey, pal, what's your problem?
Joe? Muddy? Hunt? Who are you? Stay. Help! Help!
Julianne!
Came knocking at my door. I tell you leave, don't come back no more. You're still waiting for another dance. But sugar baby, I won't take that chance.
Jesus. They got to her, Alan. They got to her and I wasn't here to help.
Calling all personnel. This is an H139 requesting a search for an 1154 or 1056. This is a code 2. I repeat, this is a code 2.
He's here.
What?
The killer is still here.
Detectives, what did I miss? Good God.
You creep! You fucking bastard! How dare you show your face fucking
hey, cool off.
How fucking dare you!
What's with all the rustling? Jeez!
I followed you guys here from the bar just because I wanted to get a good story. Gee, I always thought she'd end up in your arms, but not like this.
Steven, what are you doing here?
Well, I was... Glover, are you okay?
Hey, good, Glover?
Yeah, I'm good.
Lawrence Malik, aka Lance Modi. You have nowhere to run. Now, why'd you shoot Mr. Hunt? Who is he to you?
Hunt is the killer. He's the one you've been after all this time.
What proof do you have?
Jacket pocket. Phone and a folded note is all the proof you need. Check Maurice's texts. Password is 1970.
This isn't her. It's Hunt. How? Explains the missing phone. This chat is full of threats. Asking for ransom in exchange for Julianne's life.
But how do we know it's Hunt who's texting? We won't be sure until we find Melissa's phone on him.
True. But he could have disposed of the phone.
Check the paper.
Shot once through the heart, immediately fatal. What the hell happened here, Joe?
Isn't that part of Hunt's journal? Hey, Glover. Still got Hunt's journal on you?
October 12th missing.
There it is.
What the hell is going on here?
Mac, I've cracked the case.
Jerry, this better be some good fucking news.
News 4, Dallas-Fort Worth.
Your Honor, the state has enough reason to believe that with the given statements and collection of evidence that Lance Modi is in fact guilty, not only of the murders of Julian Augustine and Melise Fry, but of the remaining Lauderdale victims. With his extensive criminal history, domestic abuse and battery, there's without a doubt Modi is the killer that we've been looking for. As a prosecutor representing the state, I urge the judge and jury to put this killer away for good. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rivers. Lieutenant Sullivan, you may proceed with your defense.
Your Honor, I believe the prosecution is severely mistaken here. They are overlooking two major pieces of evidence from one recently deceased suspect, Mr. Stephen Hunt.
Objection, Your Honor. You can't put a dead man on trial.
Objection overruled, Mr. Rivers. Proceed, Lieutenant.
Melise Fry died the night of October 11th, and our prime suspect became Lance Modi. A drug dealer having an affair with Melise. With his criminal nature, we believe that he was a suspect. That all changed once we figured out the existence of Julianne Augustine. She was living with Modi in the same house for the past year. She found out he was cheating on her with one of his customers. The jealous motive was there. The action was needed.
And what might that be?
As it turns out, Miss Augustine had a friend that was willing to help her get rid of Modi, but his intentions were way worse than anything Miss Augustine would have imagined. That was Stephen Hunt. And only after the murder did we have substantial evidence to prove it.
Get to the point, Lieutenant.
Here's the truth, Your Honor. Hunt wanted Modi dead for stealing Melise from him. It drove him mad. Hunt was obsessed with Melise, and it's all written in this journal right here. His vendetta, his desire, and his intent to kill Melise Fry and Lance Modi.
And how is the late Miss Augustine involved in this?
As leverage, Your Honor. Here is a transcript of messages between Melise Fry and Lance Modi after Melise Fry was found dead. The killer stole her phone and specifically messages Modi saying that Miss Augustine is next. Nobody, and I mean nobody, from all the suspects we have, fit the motive to commit such actions, except for Mr. Stephen Hunt.
So, Lieutenant Sullivan, are we to conclude from your statements that the Lenati killer is dead?
There is a caveat, Your Honor. Mr. Hunt's journalism job. He's been covering the Lenati cases for the past 5 years, so there is an uncertainty between whether he is the actual killer or just pretending to be him. In any case, all the evidence points towards Mr. Hunt being the killer. Proceeding forward, I advise that all charges in the Lenati case against Mr. Lance Modi be dismissed.
Okay, are there anything further statements from the state in response to Lieutenant Sullivan?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Modi, I'm going to dismiss the charges against you pertaining to the Lenati case. Another court hearing will be held in an appropriate time concerning any further allegations against you. Until further evidence is provided in this matter, I'm going to close the Lenati case file with respect to you indefinitely.
I don't know, that night I'd never seen him move so quick. All of a sudden we were on the floor and I don't know how, but I managed to stab him right in the leg. It wasn't enough to stop that crazy bastard from running away though. Instead, all I found was a crime scene with you idiots standing right next to the person who was responsible. The trigger was bound to be pulled. The killer was bound to be killed.
What did you just say?
You didn't have the guts to shoot the killer.
What did you do to Hunt? Where did you stab him?
I stabbed Hunt clean in the leg.
I gotta go.
Joe, where are you going?
Hunt isn't the killer.
Oh, hey, Joe. What brings you here?
Can I see the Hunt autopsy?
Yeah, sure. Nothing news happened other than that one gunshot wound.
No stabs, no cuts of any kind?
No.
Can I get a copy of this?
Come in. Glover, what do you want?
Your rook might not be as sharp as you think.
What's this?
That's Hunt's autopsy and Modi's statement. Highlighted in the transcripts are the words that confirm that Modi was stabbed in the left thigh. Hunt isn't the killer, and Lenati is still out there.
This can't be. Damn it. Get this to Jerry and sort it out ASAP.
Last I checked, I'm on probation. Remember?
Joe, where the hell do you think you're going?
Damn it!
Get me Detective Sullivan on the phone right now.
Retribution is the way. Necessary sacrifices to be made. Goodbye seems so far away, playing a broken record. Melodies feeding an endless hunger. The forgotten reckoning. Lenati.
Damn it.
I too would rather have my own company than bad company.
Stuck in my head, her voice remains a reminder of my guilt.
Hey there, Detective Glover of the Richardson precinct.
How can I help you today, son?
Yeah, I was wondering if you could share with me the police records for the school here at U of R.
Well, what are you needing? We have your run-of-the-mill petty theft, stolen laptop. There was a scrape in the parking lot a few days ago. Last Saturday night, there was public intoxication.
No serious cases?
You mean like a rape?
No, more like murders.
Murder? No, we ain't had any murders, thankfully.
Yeah, it was just shot in the dark. Thank you for your time, sir.
Well, hold on just a second. We did have a suicide. It's been a while, though.
When?
Well, hold on, I'll look it up. It's been a while. That's back in 2013. University likes to keep that one on hush hush, though.
How so?
Well, it was a pretty brutal case. It was self-inflicted. There was some burned wrists, and hey, I think that boy had a broken neck.
Burned wrists. Who was the student?
Terry Pham, abused trans student. Let's see, self-inflicted. Yeah, that was back in 2013. This one made headlines. I remember this case.
Could you please give me a copy of that?
Well, yeah, sure thing. Yeah, as a matter of fact, hold on. I remember one of my coworkers was talking about a similar case to this one not too long ago. I think it was up near University of Denton, somewhere in that area.
Can I have your coworker's number? I'd like to speak with him about this as well.
Oh, Detective Glover. What a surprise.
Hello, Professor Inglewood. I hope I'm not intruding.
By all means. Any updates on Melissa's case? I've been watching the news and haven't really heard anything.
Sadly, we haven't found our killer yet. Rather, I have questions about your students.
You know, I'm sorry, Detective. I get hundreds of students a semester. I can't really remember.
A few in particular. Do you recall a student of yours by the name of Terry Pham?
I'm not really sure what you mean, Detective.
Maybe it'll help you to recall that this student committed suicide 4 years ago.
Jeez, I do. I used to TA for that class under Professor Amato. What a horrible tragedy that was for the school. But I'm really not sure what you're getting at here, Detective.
It's part of the job, nothing personal. What can you tell me about Terry?
Well, you know, there really isn't much to say.
I see. What do you know about Mary Earnhardt?
What is this, Detective? Are you interrogating me in my own classroom?
Mary Earnhardt. She was a student at the University of Denton. She suffered the same fate the same year.
You know, I'm sorry, Detective, but I don't know any Marys. Maybe you should direct your questions to the school's Suicide Prevention Center. They would be way more of help than I could be.
I pulled some of the teaching records. It showed that you did TA work as well. Under Professor Goodwin?
And what does that have to do with me?
I couldn't help but notice. Just like Terry and Mary, Melissa's murder shares a common factor with all the rest. And I'm not talking about being a U of R student.
Are you accusing me, Detective? You are way out of line here. I'm a respectable professor at this university, and I know my rights. Now, if you excuse me, Detective, please take your things and leave. I got another class in 10.
Apologies for the inconvenience. Thank you for your time. I'll see myself out.
Alan, found him. You need to keep an eye on the tracker from your end. Should be broadcasting the location shortly. Bring backup. Where the hell are you going?
Elise, Terry, Mary, the poison.
Detective? Seems like I've pushed my luck too far with you, Detective.
It was you, wasn't it? The one who poisoned me. The one who followed us from Julianne's home.
Still piecing it together, Joseph?
Why didn't you kill Julianne that night? She was all alone while you had us on a wild goose chase.
It wasn't the right time. I had to know if she was worth the purge.
And you figured that out with Mary Earnhardt?
She was special. She showed me my true potential.
And that's where it all started, didn't it?
Never thought an average Joe like you would figure it out.
I don't get it, Clyde. With all the advantages you have in life, why become this monster?
Monster?
You're killing innocent people.
Innocent? I'm the cleanser of this corrupt society we live in.
Trust me, pal. You're better off teaching history.
Joseph, I knew you wouldn't understand. Now turn around. I'll make it quick. It's over, Joe. You're finished. You couldn't save them as much as you couldn't save yourself. Your actions, your failures will always define you. There's no redemption down this path, only ascension.
November 4th, 2017. I took a life today. I took the law into my own hands and I killed a man. Am I redeemed? Do all the lives I've saved from this man redeem me? None of it matters now, does it? It seems I've reached the end of the line. Maybe I'll be remembered for doing some good. Maybe I won't be remembered at all. I just wish I had did things a little different.
Hand in your gun, your badge, and your key pass, please.
Disobeying direct orders. Putting your fellow police officers in harm's way. And now we've lost Joseph Glover, one of the best men on the force. Disappointment would be cutting it short, Alan. But you will be discharged effective immediately.
You know those will kill you, right? So you being let go?
Seems that way. You retiring?
Got some figuring out to do.
How's the recovery?
Getting better, slowly.
It was a real pleasure working with you, Big Joe.
Likewise, Alan.
Looks like this is where we part ways.
Take care, buddy. Hey, Joe. Will I get to see you sometime? See you later, Hollywood.
This city has shown me plenty. You appreciate what you got once you lose it. I come to regret most of the choices I made, even though I led a life of justice and righteousness. The grass may seem greener on the other side, but I like where I am. Maybe this city does deserve better. I feel a little better.